Hey guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The Apex Northern Socio-Cultural Group, the Arewa Consultative Forum, had said that the region will support a northern candidate during the 2027 general election. The ACF declared that they will back Northerners who will be seeking political offices, elective positions, and this was stated by the national chairman of the ACF, Mr. Mike Osuman, during the forum's National Executive Council (NEC) meeting held at the ACF Secretariat in Kaduna on Wednesday. And they made a call that it is for the survival of the region because at this point they want to focus on the 2027 elections and they are not backing out. So those that are running for elective positions, in 2027, they will have their support so long as they are northerners. Now, guys, in a fresh twist, in a recent development, the Apex Northern Socio-Cultural Group Arewa Consultative Forum suspended this chairman for making this statement. Over this statement credited to him on the 2027 general elections, he was suspended. And Osuman made this known during a meeting of the NEC held on Wednesday at the ACF headquarters in Kaduna. He was quoted as saying that the North would back a northern candidate for presidency come 2027. However, the ACF chairman of board trustees, Bashar Ahmed, and the National Secretary, Murtala Aliyu, in a statement on Thursday noted that the statement made by Osuman without consulting or discussing with other leaders and members of the ACF thus reflected Osuman's personal opinion, concerning the 2027 election. So he made this known, during the NEC meeting at the ACF headquarters in Kaduna. And they said he made this statement without consulting or discussing with other leaders and members of the ACF. So he was suspended and they rejected his statement. And they are going to, do some further investigations into the statement credited to him. But then, my country people, I feel at this point we should be talking about survival. Nigeria is on survival mode. I don't think we are in for election mode, not until 2026, where people will start gearing up for the 2027 elections. I feel it's still too early to be talking about who we will support, who we will back for the 2027 elections. Nigerians are yet to see what lies ahead of us. This Tinubu's administration is a tough one. Nigerians are yet to know what the future holds for each and every one of us. Not everybody knows what the future would look like under this Tinubu's administration. We don't know where we will be in the next 2 years from now, but definitely we have to survive. So Nigerians currently are on survival mode. Now, while we are on survival mode, there are a whole lot of things, in front of us. We have insecurity, we have unemployment, we have, poor infrastructural development. We need to focus on these things. This should be our priority. Look at the hunger rate. Look at the sufferings. Look at the inflation rate. We should focus on these issues, not who we will back. And the North should also note that in their own side, they have a lot of crisis there. The poverty rate in the North is extreme. The insecurity, we all know what's happening. So these leaders, these Arewa Consultative Forum leaders, should know what they are doing. Talking about who they will back, who they will support, I feel it's too early because the nation has suffered enough. Okay, when Buhari was in power, what did they gain? What did they benefit? Now Tinubu is in power, they say, oh, they want to support a northern candidate. Is it because they feel this administration is not favorable to them? They once said that, yes, they will stand on Tinubu's mandate. Now they are turning their backs and saying, oh, they will support a northerner. So if they support a northerner, what will become of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Because definitely he would be going for a rerun in 2027. Now, who will be left to support him? So, there are a whole lot of talks. But then, if they said they want to support a northerner, under what political party? Because it's not by supporting a northerner or not supporting a northerner, but what political party? Is it the APC, the PDP, the Labour Party, or the NNPP? We know that the NNPP has its own candidate in the person of Rabiu Kwangwaso, but then that should not be our focus. They should look ahead. I mean, we have a lot of things ahead of us. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this? And I felt that the ACF were quick to suspend him for speaking his mind. Everyone has, a freedom of expression, freedom of speech. So, I mean, them sacking him, them suspending him over his statements, it's kind of, it's harsh, because I mean, he just made a statement. He did not drag anybody to support a northerner. He only said the northerners will be supported, and it is common. The north will always support their own. Same goes for the south. During Tinubu's campaign, people were saying, oh, it is the turn of the South, it is the turn of the South, we should support our own. And Tinubu won. Some were saying, if you don't like the mandate of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, go to court. But now, some of them are no longer standing on Tinubu's mandate. Why? Because his policies are not favorable to Nigerians. So in a nutshell, I feel Nigeria belongs to every one of us. So the not deciding who they will support, it's kind of, it's out of place, because they are speaking as if they own this country. Meanwhile, they don't own this country. Look at the Muslim tickets. When Nigerians were kicking against it, some persons were saying, no, the Muslim tickets will favor me and my family. How far? How far are they? I mean, how are they really coping with it? So, my country people, this is it. I feel this is more like, a family affair. The ACF making a statement and also suspending. Who made that statement? Because they said they will support a northerner without due consultation. So, Osuma was, kind of suspended because he made that statement. So, my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. Let's not forget, we've been hearing stories that the North are cooking. They are definitely cooking something against Mr. President ahead of 2027. We don't know what they are cooking, but we will watch out as, situation unfolds to see what they actually have in store for this Tinubu's government and this Tinubu's administration. So, my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments